how are you? If you're new to my channel, then welcome. Today's video is the second video in my top 5 drugstore series. This one is all about my top 5 drugstore concealers for dark circles. This is completely opinion based. These are my top 5 drugstore concealers that conceal my dark circles. Everybody has different skin types, different blemishes, different types of dark circles. So I just wanted to get that out there. This is completely my opinion. You may agree with me, you may not agree with me, but these are the 5 that I absolutely love. If you want to see the rest of the videos in this series, I have them all in a playlist linked down below or somewhere on the video so you guys can check that out. But if you're excited for this type of video, then definitely keep watching. So a little bit of background really fast. My dark circles are not super dark. I have more of like hyperpigmentation under here and fine lines than actual like super veiny dark circles. I also have very dry under eyes and my under eyes crease a lot. It takes like the best concealer in the world to not crease under my eyes. So those are just some things to think about when I'm talking about each of these. I'm gonna get right into my number 5 pick, and that would be my NYX HD Concealer. I have it in the shade Beige 04. And this retails for $4.99 at Ulta. This also comes in 7 other shades, and they just added 4 color correctors to their line as well. So you get a sort of good amount of shades. I wish they had more shades because I feel like most of them are fairly light. It's a lightweight concealer that's supposed to conceal imperfections, dark circles, and blemishes, and also discoloration under the eyes, which is what I have, without being cakey, and it has a medium to full coverage. I'm looking down because my notes are down here, by the way. The reason it's number 5 is because I really love this concealer, but it is drier in texture, and I did mention I have very dry under eyes, and I feel like it's not supposed to make you look cakey, but it will attach itself to dry patches. So if you have dryness under your eyes, it will look cakey, and it does that to me. I have to make sure my under eyes are very moisturized, but I do absolutely love it for my oily eyelids. I know, I'm a hot mess. I got oily eyelids and dry under eyes, but this concealer works great for just concealing all the discoloration and veining on my eyes. I definitely recommend trying it out. It is fairly inexpensive, and if you can find a shade that works well with you, then definitely give it a shot because it's one of my faves. Moving on to number 4, this is the Maybelline Dream Lumi Touch Highlighting Concealer. And to be honest, this is my number 4 pick because I just started using this not too long ago. I have mine in the shade Nude, and this retails for between $6 and $8 depending on where you get it. This comes in only 6 shades, so again, I wish it had a larger color range. It's supposed to illuminate as it conceals. It makes your skin appear brighter and more radiant, and it has a very lightweight creamy texture. I really love this concealer because it blends out really nice. It brightens under your eyes and it conceals. Also, this barely creases on me, which is really good, but I do have to set it with a powder because if not, it will crease on me. That's usually the case with all my concealers. So I really love this concealer. It's definitely a must try. If you're looking for something more illuminating, then you'll like this. My number 3 pick would be these babies right here. These are the LA Girl Pro Concealers. I reviewed this a long time ago on my channel, and I'll have that video linked down below. It's gotten a good amount of views since then, and I absolutely love these. I haven't used them in a while, and I do want to get more colors because I feel like these 2 shades just aren't working with me anymore. I have Creamy Beige, which is what I used for highlighting, and then I also have Pure Beige, which is what I used to use for just covering up blemishes. These come in 21 shades, and also they added 3 correctors to their line. And the kicker is they retail for $5 on the LA Girl website, but you could get them on ikatehouse.com, which I always have linked down below. It's always in my description box because they have a whole lot of great discounted products on there, and you can get it on their site for $2.50, which is crazy. That's like the cheapest concealer I've ever used, and it's really good. This is supposed to be a crease resistant and opaque coverage concealer. It's supposed to give you medium to full on coverage, and it's buildable. It's creamy, lightweight, and natural looking, and it doesn't really look cakey under your eyes. Again, you want to make sure you're moisturizing underneath your eyes if you have dry eyes like I do, because it will cling to dry patches. The only thing I don't agree with is the fact that it is crease resistant, because again, everything creases on me, and this concealer does crease on me, but if I set it with powder, it will last a while. Moving on to my number 2 pick, this is the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Concealer. I used to use this all the time as well. This is in the shade Light, and it only comes in 6 shades. Like I said before, Maybelline really needs to expand their color range. It retails for $8.99 at Ulta, and the great thing about this one, which is why it's my number 2, is that it has acetyl C in it, and I'm not entirely sure if I said that correctly, but it's an antioxidant, which is great for your skin. Claims to reduce the appearance of your dark circles and dark spots within 3 weeks of use. I find it to be very creamy. It's not super drying on me. It doesn't cling to too many of my dry patches. It does cling to it, but again, I need to moisturize. And I also find it to give me a medium to full coverage, which is really great as well. It also really does a great job at covering some of my dark spots. I have a dark spot right there that just does not like to be covered. This one does cover it pretty well underneath my foundation, so I really, really love that. I also find that it is minimal in the creasing department, if that makes sense. It doesn't really crease too much under my eyes, which I really like. If you're looking for something that will correct your under eyes as well as cover up your dark circles, definitely try this out, because I find this to be very intriguing. We finally have arrived to my number 1 pick, and that would be, of course, the Maybelline Fit Me concealers. I'm pretty sure you guys are tired of hearing about these concealers because everyone talks about them. They seriously are that good. They come in 6 different shades once again, and you can get them for about $5 depending on where you get them from. I have 2 shades here. I have the shade Sand, which is what I use to conceal under my eyes, and then I have Medium, which I use to conceal blemishes. They both work really well. I love the way Sand looks under my eyes. This concealer is supposed to give you a flawless and natural looking coverage. It's oil free and it matches your skin tone, and it's supposed to conceal redness, flaws, blemishes, and dark circles. This concealer is like the best drugstore concealer ever, in my opinion. It is so creamy, so blendable, hydrating. It does not cling to my dry areas whatsoever. It barely creases on me. It does still crease, but it's like very slightly, and if I set it with a powder, it does not crease for the longest. You get a medium to full coverage out of it. I just really love the consistency, wear time, and look of this concealer, and I think if you are looking for a great overall drugstore concealer, you need to get your hands on this. This is absolutely a must-have to have in your collection, and like I said, it does cover up my dark circles very, very well without me having to worry about the cakiness, the creasing, or anything like that. It just works wonders. So that's it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If there are any drugstore concealers, because I know there's a lot out there, if there are any that I missed that I have not tried, because I'm pretty sure I haven't tried a lot of them, that you absolutely love, definitely leave them in a comment down below. I would love to know. Share them with my subscribers, share them with everybody so that everyone can see what other great concealers are out there that may not have worked for me, or maybe I didn't try but worked for you. Definitely start a conversation in the comments, because I really love when you guys communicate with me and with each other. Don't forget to follow me on all my social medias and subscribe if you have not subscribed. But I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.